the best. Yeah, yeah. Go take a look up in the mirror. You gotta see a little clearer. Who's that woman looking right?
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Navigating Life with me. If you're new here, my name is Brielle, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I'm hoping you'll enjoy the conversation we're going to have today. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So today's topic, we're going to talk about things I hate about periods. Obviously periods are no fun, and we usually we dread every month. When it's almost time for your periods, you start dreading it, you know. So I just want to let you in on a couple of things that I hate about periods, as much as it's like a normal part of the process of being a woman, you know. So number one, it's the pain, as in, and it's not only cramps. Like, you cramp, you have lower back pains, and sometimes you even have like booty hole pains. I don't know if some of you experience that, because there are some people when you wanasemanga like they don't experience the pain from the booty hole, you know. But yeah, like, what is that pain, you know? Like, was that really necessary? You know, we can tunaweza nyesha but without the pain, you know. But anyway, I'm going to hold it onto Eve. I'm like, Eve, if I catch you, you just wait. Number two, lack of appetite. Like, obviously this applies to like day one. I don't know if people experience like lack of appetite throughout their periods, because for me it applies only on the first day. Like, I usually don't feel like eating anything, and when I eat something I actually feel like throwing up, you know. So it's usually so uncomfortable. Number three, like, why is it so uncomfortable? Like, you're always, what is it called? Like, you're always walking on eggshells, you know, because you're afraid you don't want to mess up your clothes, you don't want to mess up, you know, wherever you're sitting. So like, it's usually so uncomfortable. Every time after you sit down, when you feel something wet, you have to like confirm with someone else, has it leaked, or like, am I good, you know? Like that constant what is it called, uncomfort, what? What? That constant state of just not being comfortable, you know. Like, what is that? Like, you have to keep on being alert all the time. Like, number four, like not being able to sleep freely, you know. Like, this goes hand in hand with the like the point about sitting down and being anxious if you've messed up or not. Like, while sleeping, it's even uncomfortable. You can't even sleep on your back because you know it might leak, so you have to like sleep in certain positions also to avoid like pain, you know, because if you sleep anyhow, like sometimes the pain can increase. So it's just a constant battle of being anxious and being afraid of messing up, and you know. Like, number five, bloated stomach. Like, why is it that every time when you're on a period you have to, like, your stomach bloats? It's so uncomfortable, like to the point even sometimes you can't sit down, you just want to keep standing up, because you know, like, having a bloated stomach is not a comfortable feeling really, because you know how it feels, you know. So like, women, hey, like, we go through a lot, honestly, especially during that time. And then we are being told labor pains are even worse than cramps. Like, what do you mean? What? Another one is mood swings. Like, you know, sometimes you don't always, like, most of the time when you're on your periods, like, you tend to have a lot of mood swings, you know. And sometimes it's not even intentional, like, it's just because of all these things that are happening during the process, the pain. So sometimes you just want to be like by yourself, just sit there, experience the process, and like without being disturbed or being interfered by anyone, because you know the mood swings, because sometimes you even collide or be at loggerheads with the people close to you, because you know maybe they want to interact, but because of your mood swings, you know, that cannot be possible. Like it makes it hard for that to happen. So sometimes we choose to, sometimes we don't choose to, but you know. And another thing, like, why can't it just, you know, flow without, like, just freely, you know? Sometimes, like, when you laugh, 14 falls. When you cough, 14 falls. Like, you can't do anything. Like, everything that requires you to, like, move puts the pressure down there, and, you know, you get... And that leads to, like, you know, the being anxious and, oh my God, I don't wanna mess up, I don't wanna... Like, it's just a constant battle. I really hate being in such a position, like, just constantly worrying, like, you know? Like, as much as, you know, periods are good and it's a process that, you know, is a part of... Like, it's an important process of the body. I just feel like some things that come with periods were really not necessary, honestly. Like, we really do go through a lot. And let's not even start about the cravings, you know? Like, cravings are not bad, but, like, is it really just necessary? Like, you're craving something, you don't want anything else, and it is only during that time, like, bruh. Oh, and another thing, also breakouts. Like, is that really necessary? Like, when you're almost on your periods, you have to break out. I don't know about everyone else, but I'm talking about me. Like, every time when I'm close to my period, let's just see. Where is this? I come to this other side. Where are this? As in... So just remember, hygiene is very important, like when it comes to periods and stuff, because blood does smell. So it is advisable to, like, actually shower twice in a day, like when you're on your periods, in the morning and in the evening. But just make sure you keep good hygiene, you know, like, because I mean, the periods also, like the different periods, the different times that the what is it I meant to say? Like, another thing is the duration of, like, the periods. I know there's some people who go for 2 days, others a day, even others a week, you know. Like, what is that, you know? As in, I wish all of us could just have, like, a similar period duration, like, where all of us just experience this, because there's some people who go to up to even 1 week. What? I'm just like, don't you think, like, that's a lot of blood that you're losing? What? A week? Anyway, but if you're, you know, if you have more points that you feel like you want to add, like, you can just do that in the comment section. Let's have a discussion, you know. We've come to the end of our episode for today, and yeah, like, today was a different type of topic. I don't know, I just felt like I should talk about it. Like, you know, I was so vexed the other day. Like, if you've watched my previous vlog before this video, like, I was talking about how, you know, like, periods are just, you know. So, like, yeah, as in, it's a process, but there's nothing we can do because we can't get rid of it either. So yeah. Itabidi tu tumejikaza, tumemove na flow until when tutahit your menopause and stop, you know, having periods. So yeah, thank you so much for sitting with me from the beginning to this point. I don't take it for granted. If you've watched me to this point again and you've not subscribed, like, kindly just subscribe. It doesn't take anything. Just hit that subscribe button and keep your post notifications on so that you can be aware every time I post a new video, you know. So yeah, like, see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.